Yo, what's up, guys? Michelangelo here. Back again with MKF30, Raphael.
Yo.
Yo.
What's up, Egon? Yo.
I mean, pizza time. Yeah.
Peaches.
I mean, I'll take some if it's lying around. Well, maybe not lying around. If it's still in the box, I'm not Michelangelo.
All right. We also got Amy and Melissa Lester here as well.
Hey!
And our thoughts and prayers are out to Maranya, hoping she gets her internet back.
Yeah, absolutely. Hope I'm doing well with your boy here, Maranya. Hopefully everything gets sorted out and you can come back and be the world's smartest turtle again.
I feel like once she gets down to Florida, she'll be like instant, like she'll have like 100% internet.
Mm-hmm.
Never get kicked whatsoever.
Yep. Florida has a lot of internet, and we're
or
also
if her internet sucks down there, hey, at least she's not like being threatened, being evicted or anything like that.
I mean, even during the weather, though, like a lot of the power companies and internet companies around here are kind of used to keeping those grids going. So it's kind of like,
Can you guys live like in like the middle of the ocean?
Right?
Like let's live. That's like the people live next to volcanoes. I want to live there. Let's live in the worst place, But it's all tropical there. Like there's snakes. There's everything that wants to murder us.
Right. Well, we know we're not. There's no mountains, so we don't have any volcanoes yet. So as long as those volcanoes don't start showing up inside all the caves, we should.
No, but I mean, like you guys live where all the bad weather is.
Mm-hmm. It likes to go rolling by.
Yeah.
I mean, we're kind of right in the middle, so it usually doesn't get to where we are. And Marnia's going to be kind of on the north coast a little bit more, so yeah, she should hopefully, not get too much, bad stuff there. But
alrighty then. Hello to the dragon. Anybody who might be watching at home, hello. As you know,
boop. And arf for Sammy.
Yeah, I didn't see Tessaros. I guess she's not here.
Well, I guess I'm not running as far behind as I usually do. So, well, you're close to on time. Oh, sorry, Pretty much how that one went.
All right.
Ooh.
Episode 36. I believe this is part 5. No, yeah, part 5 of the Bandit Issues. Continuing on where the Shredder is back, dude. And he's got Splinter, bros.
I mean, the issue where you reintroduce Shredder, that's probably a hard issue to just go, oh, yeah, I know he was gone, but we're not going to bother to explain why. We're just going to say he's back. Oh, okay.
And this recycling ad's back.
Oh, okay.
It was at the end of last issue. Now it's the beginning of this issue.
Oh, that's a sandwich. I thought he ripped off someone's arm or something. I was like, what the heck?
It doesn't have anything
What
to
kind
do
of jughead book are you reading when he's taking it in the arm?
Too much
Oh,
walking.
the fish made a wet break for it.
Continued from last issue. I don't know what it is.
It's a turtle.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Oh, this door! It's a
Sandstorm.
There you go.
Oh,
We must seek low ground immediately.
Oh, it takes your breath away.
quickly, take refuge in the buildings. Still there.
Sand in my eyes really hurts.
That's a turtle.
Well, I see word bubbles just kind of going at a mess. I see one
It's
turtle.
One here, going here. This one curves. This one goes straight to the
Okay, so that's a turtle, but it's
There's
not
nothing behind the
Donatello or Leonardo. So that's either Raphael or Mikey.
I think it's still Leo from last one. But
You think
anyway,
so?
yeah, whatever. Indeed. I can hardly see a door. A doorway?
Yeah, he's got the crossbow. Oh, I didn't think I was going to make it.
But you did, Ninjara.
And now we're all together.
Yeah.
No, not all. Where's Master Splinter?
Or Mikey or Donnie.
Hey. Cannot. Breathe.
The rat. That I was right. I did recognize them. The fates have proven most mischievous this day. Ha 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 ha!
Steel breeze.
Sounds like a cologne or something.
Mhm.
So, Mr. Editor, who wrote this exciting adventure and brought Shredder back for some reason?
Stephen Maroney, under the name of Dean Claren.
Oh, nice. And our pencils?
Chris Allan, or Allan.
Nice. And who's helping out Chris with the inks?
Well, that'd be Brian Thomas tonight.
And who's our letter?
Well, that's Gary over in the field.
And who did the colors?
Perry Grossman.
Love that guy. And who's managing all of the edits? Make sure they don't take off everywhere.
Well, that'd be Victor Gorlick.
Good job.
That would also be a good name for a line of scented Brillo pads.
Gorlick?
Steel breeze.
Oh, yeah, that would work. He's easy to clean things.
The storm begins to move off. Yet the old fool remains unconscious. It disgusts me to think that this freak was once a man. And it enrages me to think how many times it and its reptiles have thwarted my plans. My revenge shall be sweet and just.
It's Donnie.
Doubtful, Shredhead. Oh, very doubtful.
Let go of Splinter. Now.
Gladly. I will do almost anything if it gives me the opportunity to kill you, freaks.
Yeah. Well, we'll just have to see about that. Geek.
Hey!
Hi!
Take this word.
Dang.
Oh my.
You are no match for a true man.
I think we just
Mikey's
up there?
On the right.
there. Yeah, there's Mikey and the Ninjara.
You, a true man.
Okay, I'll make sure, yeah, because it's weird. It left to go.
It
It
was
It
weird
does a
looking.
little-
It's weird looking. Yes.
Yeah, but those are nunchucks because you recognize.
No. I meant as far as the direction of the panels.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
I had to read the dialogue first because I want to make sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Like you? True man? Not even close to looking like Jim Carrey.
Mm-mm.
Is that like a self-parody of or what?
Oh, so this is the Shredder that you have told me so much about. He does not look tough to me.
He isn't. Never was.
Who's
Oh,
tough?
what? No, that's Raphael.
That he read his lines up there, but who's saying watch it?
Yeah,
suck
who's
you?
saying watch it?
No,
suck?
that is him because he's continuing the dots.
But
Oh, okay.
Watch it. Saki, incoming.
Shoom, shoom.
Now what?
No, that was still him.
Oh.
Wait, stop.
Wait, that's not Mikey.
No, that's Raphael.
Oh, yeah.
Just gonna-
You can see he looks orange, yeah.
Go for the sigh.
Now what?
A gun? What? When is a Shredder a gun? Shredder's got a gun.
Good thing I came looking for you.
Campbell's just like, hey.
Oh my gosh. Is that Joe? What's up, Joe? Uh-oh.
What's with the fireworks?
Oh my gosh, energy, some sort of charged particles. Yet they feel solid, like a force field.
Wonderful.
It is wonderful. It's science.
Unlike that camel.
Everyone knows that science is wonderful.
It's like an alien camel.
What in the world is that?
That's my nightmare. That's chasing me down a hallway.
What? That's not how camels be. That's
The thing.
I
Jeez.
don't know. These baby's gonna fold up in like a little briefcase.
That's
and
a
you
pretty
can-
cool-
Their legs bend backwards like that.
Well, then for certain, the one out at the side doesn't go out and then fold back in.
What the hell?
What? What?
That's your guy. That's a Verminator.
Oh, especially when it works in your favor. Take me, for example.
Great googly oogly moogly. You're not Ashley.
Hey, you're part machine, but you're like a humanoid cat. Oh, well, what are you?
Yeah, where'd you get that funky music, white boy?
Isn't it obvious? I come from the future.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm a mutant cyborg
Ah, yes, that is obvious.
with a stogie.
Verminator.
It's the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
They call me Verminator X.
Sure they do.
What year's antenna?
That's cute. It's got a little antenna there.
That's all you need to know, chumps.
Kick.
Hey, would you kick the force field? Uh-oh. Wee!
Oh man, I hope nobody hurls.
I hope really pointy things going through the air is not the problem.
We ought to get going. A force field like that only lasts so long. Besides, we have this to catch our we have our time slip to catch.
Then let us make haste.
Why bring the rat?
Entertainment.
Several hours later.
I mean, I know, but I just don't get it. This thing is semi-permeable enough to let in air, yet solid enough to keep us in. I mean, I really don't get it.
What's there to get, Einstein? I mean, aside from the fact that we have to get out.
Hey, Rav, the point of your sigh is slipping through. Oh, we skipped the other one over there. That's okay. All these extra, like, hidden words are getting ridiculous.
Oh, okay. Oops.
It's okay. Like,
So it's decent?
decent, bros, but it feels mighty funky.
Well, the field's definitely weakening. Pokey, poke, poke.
Excellent, bros. We're free.
Master Splinter. If anything's happened to Master Splinter, I'm going to slice Shredder to little Shredder cutlets.
He's gone. They're gone. And their tracks come to an end.
Gah! The desert wind never ceases to erase his memories. Gah! Our only hope is to send Talon to seek out the villains. Gah! It is the American way.
Mm-hmm.
That she may tell us of their location.
Tell us? What do you speak? Falconese or something?
I'm a giant bird. You're a turtle. Do you really need to question everything? Yes, of course. I speak Falconese.
You know, I've never tried talking to a giant turtle before. I wonder if I could. I should find one and stare at it and see if I understand anything.
So long has it been. Oh, Roku. Sorry. Aruku Saki.
Yeah.
Roku, how's it going? I am correct to assume that you still walk the path of evil.
Even?
I follow the path of my desires, Yoshi.
So
Notions
yes.
of good and evil mean little to me. There is only me and my desire.
So what does it do desire this time?
Immortality. I now go to seek the white stone. Then And it is you who has stolen the Black Stone of Mecca. Wait a minute, is that me?
No, that's me.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Oh, then it is you who stolen the Black Stone of Mecca.
of course, no one else would dare.
But the Black Stone is one of the holiest objects on earth. Its removal is bound to create great upheaval, perhaps even religious war. That's you.
Let it.
Oh,
Oh, is that him?
yeah, who knows? Whatever.
Like they say, a bird in the hand is worth none in the bush. Missed.
Caw-caw! Seriously, that many shots?
Shredder first, then.
Oh, right, I see. Yeah, I was at first I thought that was a woman. Like, what?
I know, right?
What
Roll.
the?
Not
What
addressed.
the? A bird?
Not just any bird, a falcon. This is Saudi Arabia, home to people well known for their skills in falconry. Training falcons. We have to assume the bird was spying on us.
And returning fire by the looks of it.
Indeed. And I thank you for your poor aim.
Whee!
Yo! Here comes the bird.
Here comes a bird.
Jellin!
That's a great sound. Oh, look at the cute little face.
She's been shot. Leo?
Then she must have been spotted. So what's the story, Alfalca?
She found them there at the oasis not far from here. Gah!
Then we're out of here.
Yes, but not that way. Follow me. Gah!
Cuckoo, cuckoo. Da-na-na-na.
Underground we shall go.
Underground?
That's what I said so.
Huh. Birds like being
Underground.
underground.
A sewer tunnel beneath the desert? Like, I don't get it, but I like it, I guess. This is no sewer. In fact, it is quite the contrary. Allow me to explain.
Oh.
You see.
Time to run on.
Oasis is a band and
Oasis?
has a one-hit wonder song, Wonderwall. They are not natural water holes that one sees in movies. They are artificial creations. This tunnel is called a Fogera.
Let's go with that.
Fogera.
Fogara? Yeah.
Forget about it. It was built centuries ago, in order to collect and bring water to oasis. Now I'm just being annoying. And a constant follow. However slow that may be, we are here. North Earth Cross. The Subterranea. It is a self-filling subterranean aqueduct that uses gravity. Thus, its gentle slope.
Would it be hotter or cooler?
And also, we're using a torch underground, so we have no oxygen left.
Mm-hmm. That's probably fine.
Well, man, you can't breathe with the black smoke.
Yeah, no, that's not.
And thus the Fogara creates the oasis. Now, let us grow silent, for the oasis is near. Cool. I said quiet. Oh, sorry. Cool.
There we go.
15 minutes until the time slip opens, Saki. Then we're home free. with the black stone in Mecca.
Ha! And once we obtain the white stone, the two stones together shall give us immortality.
Forever and ever, amen. Ninjara,
Yes?
Malka, move into positions near Splinter, Shredder, and that vermin dude. Strike the moment you hear their guards go down. 4 guards, 1 for each of us, bros. Let's roll.
Yeah, it goes 4 guards first. It goes up. Weird how does it? It's good.
Do our best, right?
Yeah.
At least it didn't start with let's roll.
Autobots, roll out.
There you go.
10 minutes to go. What are you going to do with the rat?
Killing him would be too kind.
Even your worst morning breath would be less than nothing, Saki. Clang.
Clang. Uh-oh. Foot super soldiers. We should have guessed.
Your buddies are arrived, Saki, with only 6 minutes remaining before the time slip opens.
That's more than enough time to defeat the fools.
My sons.
Guess again!
Which?
Ninjara.
Hello. Reduced to name calling, are we?
Laugh while you can, witch, and prepare to meet whatever freakish gods you believe in.
Just one. Dodgeball.
Ah!
The Black Stone, Gah! For stealing the sacred stone, you must die.
There. Sorry?
No. I'm waiting on the cat.
Go fish, big bird.
Okay, now the fox. What does the fox say?
Do, something like that. There. Now let me untie you.
This whole panel page right here is all animals.
Oh, Carter. They're cute.
There is no time to dally with me, Ninjara. Not when the Black Stone requires special skills that only you hold.
Ah, gotcha.
Heads up and away. And
I suppose that's one way to cure a headache. Here's another.
Yeah, well, here's an example of acupuncture, Raphael style.
Chick.
What are you into, Leo?
I'm still working on preventative medicine.
Ouch. That looks horrible.
So these guys are just...
I never thought I'd see a turtle fly.
Mm-mm.
The time slip. Let's go, old fool.
Master Splinter. So help me, Shredder.
Nothing will help you, reptile.
Bet on it. Time slip closes in 2 minutes. We're as good as out of here. Shredder, let the master go. Remember, you owe us. You owe us, Saki, or have you conveniently forgotten the time we saved your life?
I owe you? No longer must I endure Crank's flesh within my mind. And to think I owe my freedom, if not my very life, to you turtles.
Just remember one thing, Shredder. You owe us.
I know. I owe you. The rat is yours. Now we are even. When next we meet, there shall be no compromise.
Ah, wait! The stone! You must hand over the Black Stone!
Forget about it, Polly.
No!
Because the Black Stone is ours.
No!
Fear not, Alfalqua, for I have the Black Stone right here.
How did you?
I merely switched the Blackstone with an ordinary one. They don't consider me one of the best thieves in Japan for nothing, you know?
Have you?
You're too cool.
Ah,
Praise Allah! Next, Cuddly returns
Kelly!
with some more Stump Galactic Wrestling.
Nice.
Meet the Conservation Corps. Oh.
Oh.
The 90s. 90s, don't you remember? It was all Earth Day stuff. That's what they kept
Yeah.
posting.
So
This
90s, right?
Oh.
The mail and stuff. Yeah.
No, I remember I'm talking about in like elementary school, first grade and like kindergarten stuff.
Yeah.
Everything was all but save planet tree, save the earth.
Oh, that stuff. Yeah.
All that stuff in school. I was like, that was the 90s. And so everything had to be like Earth first and stuff. I was just like, what? You mean pretend we'll target $15 value?
It looks like Jughead saying that. That's about the way he'd be saying it with that mouth shape.
He's eating the word.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that could be it.
Do you guys remember like those events they had at school? Well, I forget if they were called like book events where you could like buy or take home certain books. I think you had to buy them.
Yeah,
Scholastic.
those sound like fun.
So there's a
Yeah.
special here. I'll have to look these up. Special number 2. 2 stories, 64 pages.
Oh, those I like that art. That's like old school.
This is Laird and Rowan. Yeah. Guest starring April O'Neil. And Evil Graham and the Ghost. I'll have to look up see if I can find these. On sale in 2 weeks.
Nice.
Some comics still have that, right? The write-ins, like Beast Boys had that a few years ago. Like,
I
they had
don't
the
know if
write-ins.
the new ones still if they have. It might be just for there's facsimiles come out, but as far as the mail and stuff,
Yeah.
not really. The only ones that have that stuff is the magazines, like Tomorrowland or what it's called. They have Alter Ego and some of that. The Warren stuff you can fill out and you can mail it in to get a subscription,
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
or you
'cause
can
I
just go
remember-
online now. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember the last as far as comics concerned, I know you didn't read it, but you probably heard me talk about it. I think the only other guy we read in the chat was Uncanny. We read the Beast Wars series from like 3-4 years ago, and they actually had a section in the back where fans could write in. That was cool.
It looks like I got a little too much
Oh,
sun.
you mean writing in to ask questions? Okay, I think you meant like to send like stuff in for like okay. Yeah, they still have that. Dynamite has that in the back of their books.
Yeah. I always thought that was interesting. How the fans interact with the writers and stuff.
But I wonder how much it was actually just actual people writing in now versus people just it's just made up stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah, true. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
Oh, look at them
Slash.
and
Aw.
Shredder.
And
That's
Shredder.
awesome. Love those primitive shapes. That's a really clear interpretation.
See, Lucas is only 7 years old, but Colby Jones, they don't list his age.
Oh wow, look at slashes. Like that's not exactly how arms work, but it looks so
It's
cool.
close.
You could tell it's a turtle.
Yeah.
You can tell it is. That's the thing.
Cross.
May not be the best, but hey, that's what the Shredder on the left. I'm surprised that's on current Marvel books.
Oh my gosh. But it's like perfectly represented representative primitive art. Like you couldn't come up with a better representation of an overly simplified type of character because the elements are all right there and the shapes they're readable and they're like symmetrical, but they're the same amount off. It's kind of like it's almost deliberate. It's just really, I don't know, it's cool. I like it.
Next issue, guest starring A Stuck, Crying Hound. My name is Crying Hound. Cuddly, Stump, Sling, and Trap. Intergalactic WrestleMania, issue 37. I think that's the last issue of the band issues. I think it goes back to normal. Then we'll be able to go to panel by panel. Oh, yes. Remember these?
Oh,
Yeah.
The lemmings are coming. The lemmings are coming. The lemmings are here. I hated that game.
oh, really? Did you play it?
Yeah, we rented it. We play it all the time on Super Nintendo. The guys would not like, because you gotta like solve things because they could just keep running around. They're like dodo birds, so you had to make sure you had to build bridges and make sure that quick out, make sure they don't like. For example, you remember the Pickies or Pickamees, whatever it was, That was later on. It was a 64 game. Like say the same concept. These guys keep running on the same line. You got to keep directing them so they don't walk off in the cliff because they'll just keep going off of the cliff into the lava or water, whatever they're going to. So you had to navigate and help them, because they're pretty much idiots.
Right. If they would go off a cliff without being told, then I guess it makes kind of sense. But if you didn't like the game, why did you rent it so much?
No, my brother played it. I didn't like it.
Oh.
Okay.
My brother's 6 years older than I am, so he played it. I'd watch him play games. Yeah.
So he enjoyed it, and I guess did you try it once in a while, or just?
I tried it once, and I was just like, it's kind of boring to me.
Yeah.
Tiny Toons, though, I played. Wow. Brings back memories.
Yeah. Oh, I play. We have that. We still have that.
6 hairy, scary levels show you a gazillion ways that money will try to trip you up. Yep.
Yeah, those old NES games and into the SNES are hard compared to games now. I mean,
Well, yeah, we had Roderick Rat, Iron Pumping Arnold the people, Hug Happy. I'm gonna love you and squeeze you, love you forever, Elmira.
oh yeah, for sure. Ever since they announced that classic, you probably saw the news that the classic Mortal Kombat Legacy, all the old '90s games coming out later this year. A lot of Zoomers and younger players have been trying to play like Mortal Kombat 2 and 3, and they get mad on stream. They're like, how did all the people beat this? This is impossible.
Are they releasing an emulator? Are they releasing like an emulator with a controller and everything, like they did for Nintendo stuff and Sega?
Yeah, they're releasing like all the classic Mortal Kombat games, all the arcade ports, but also all the home ports that they were on the Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, 32X.
So I mean, like it's gonna be all in one giant like a thing, plug and play.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say like. Well, I guess if you want to say plug.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
they released the Atari a couple of years, 10 years back, and then you could like plug it into a TV, and like it was preloaded with like 32 games.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
MK actually already had a plug and play, but it only had I think two games, or it might just been MK1.
Yeah.
But this is actually like a collection, kind of
Okay.
like
So it's
Calvin's
kinda-
collection.
So it's yeah. So just like on any console you want to play, you play on,
Yeah, and they're making it for every console, like so that's gonna sell. Like,
Man,
you know,
speaking of consoles, man, all the new consoles, they suck.
yeah,
I don't want a console where it's just hard to use or it has hardly games that I want to play on it.
you gotta the thing that annoys me about every console, regardless of which you prefer, you gotta download the game first, and the bigger the game, it could take
Yeah, and then you can only have so many games installed so if you're gonna play a game, you have to install every other game that's on your system, pretty much. So you can
pretty much.
Yeah,
and you need the internet if the game's gonna have like updates or DLC. Otherwise,
Yeah,
Some don't even let you play without internet.
I know.
It's so different from PS2 and Xbox 360 days. You didn't have to have internet in order to like play a game.
Yeah, and GameCube.
You had loading screens, yes.
If you wanted to play a multiplayer game, an online multiplayer game, then of course.
Yeah, but I mean, like back in the Xbox 360 days, and even the PS2 days, like you had to like wait on loading screens. Now, if you their whole thing is like, well, you install it on your like a video game on your, you can do it with a PC, and you can skip the loading game time.
I'm thinking like going back to like the 80s and 90s where you just pop the game in and play. Now it's like, so many updates and things you got to download the game.
Dude, Raw versus SmackDown was the same way. You had about like a 30-minute loading time. Sometimes it felt that way. In between stuff, it's like loading. They show the loading screens.
Oh, yeah.
And that game was smart. they're like, you can choose which loading screens you want to look at. So if you want to look at the girls, you can. If you want to look at the guys, you can or whatever. You can decide which loading screens they have. I was like, it's customizable loading screens. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, no, I as far as loading, I don't know, maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I could swear out of all the consoles that like the CD, you know, pretty much like early 2000s.
Super Nintendo, there wasn't any loading.
Yeah, there wasn't any loading, but I remember PlayStation 1. Oh man, like
yes, that's what I mean. That was yeah. They had I think Raw vs. SmackDown was on PS1 or at least PS2.
Yeah, I remember playing Mortal Kombat Trilogy specifically because I had that version and I had the N64 version. And you know that character Shang Tsung, you know, he could morph and shapeshift into different people. If you tried to do that on PlayStation, it would freeze and you wouldn't be able to do it. Like, so you couldn't do the morphs. They suck because of the load time. But if you're playing the N64 port, there's no problem. It's like the arcade; you could just morph, you know, all day.
Yeah.
So there was one advantage. You know, they both had advantages over the other. You know, sound wise, it was a little better on the PlayStation than N64. Gameplay wise, though, it was better on N64 than PlayStation. So depending on what you're.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'll just say real quickly. We won't be able to on the screen here, but I was just saying, as far as consoles go, they're overpriced, and there's not enough games to justify for me to buy a new system. And the PS5, people say that it sucks. And nobody wants an Xbox, console, which is only available for you to download games. You can't. There's no disk drive. They're really pushing. I do not want to buy a game and say, oh, guess what? It's no longer available. You can't play because we moved on to Xbox, whatever.
Oh, if you want this drive, you gotta buy.
Yeah,
because you buy the most expensive one.
Yeah, so I'm saying if you buy these games and say you buy these games and download them on your stuff, but whatever reason, if they decide to so it becomes obsolete now because like Xbox 360, I don't think you can connect the internet to Xbox 360 anymore. But imagine you had the digital stuff and you bought and it's in the digital library, but then they go 2 consoles past that. Guess what? You have no access to those games anymore if they don't update it with the new library. You know what I mean? Like some games will not work on newer systems unless they overhaul it to work with them. But as I said, I don't like digital movies. I don't like digital games. To me, if you're just gonna play it, beat it, and that's it, that's great. But if it's a game you really want to play, own, there's certain games I love to own. I still own Metal Gear Solid for PS1.
It needs to still exist, right?
Yeah.
I'm really in the archival thing because people treat so much media like it's disposable now, and that's sad. It was part of our creative process. It's part of how art as a whole developed, and we need to be careful not to lose that.
Yep. So, all right, but we're gonna end it right here, though, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. X Factor number 3.
Okay.
You'll be out at 8 p.m. Eastern, and followed by Fantasy 4.
Oh, all right.
The end of the series, where Reed comes home and reunited with Sue, and the brute,
Oh.
Yeah.
Hopefully, a big happy ending.
Maybe guys.
That'll be great. Yay! Come back for a big
more
happy
Tigra,
ending.
more Thundra.
Oh, nice.
More Impossible Man as well.
Tiger's been a really sweet character. She's cool.
And she's in the currently ongoing Moon Knight. She's been in that series.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Her and Moon Knight are dating.
And she's still Tigra, she's a cat lady. She didn't change her form or name again. Okay.
No, she still got a tail and everything.
Oh, all right. Huh, cool. Wait, he got rid of his girlfriend? Oh no.
Oh no, that was a long time ago. That was Marvel. Someone else writer decided to break up.
Oh, okay.
It made him into a deadbeat dad.
What? Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, dumb. Anyway, we're gonna end it right here. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thanks, and have a good one.
Hi, everyone.
Catch you on the flip side.
Mm-hmm.
Cowabunga.
Pizza time.